Valve just announced a Steam console, and I think it kind of interferes with Xbox's future plans. So apparently, Xbox has been working on a PC console hybrid, where you can play all of your game libraries, including Steam, something we haven't seen from a console before. And they're starting by testing through the Xbox Satellite. But I think Steam realized, wait, we've been doing that for years with our Steam Deck. So they announced the Steam Machine, a console that is 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck. And you're not tripping. Valve has tried something like this before, but this is quite different. This has actually really powerful specs. It's got optimized.
Really powerful spec? Hold on. Let's see that again. This is what we call powerful nowadays. It's 2025. Okay, let's talk. So, I don't know what's the hype about this Steam Machine, tell the truth, right? They say, oh, it's a console killer. I don't think it's gonna kill anything, tell the truth. The only good thing that's got this thing going for it is Steam OS. Nothing else. You get to play your Steam library, but then everybody in the computer world or PC nerds already have Steam on a PC. I think most people, actually I can't even speak for most people, but in my opinion, most people have a better spec than that, wherever that was. 16 gigabyte of RAM, really? I thought minimum 32. Yeah? 2025? Right? Am I wrong? 8 gig of VRAM. We all been complaining for the year of 2025. We've been complaining about 8 gig graphic card for the VRAM, right? Am I wrong? I think I don't know. I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. We all complaining. We all say that we don't need an 8 gig VRAM graphic card, but it's A-OK if Steam and Valve does it, right? Right? It's A-OK. Oh, this thing is a boom. It's a monster. It's a change the game. No, it doesn't. It can't even beat the PS5 Pro. The spec on the PS5 Pro is better. Okay, it have like a 2 terabyte. You could also put in storage inside of a PS5. Yeah? You could buy storage, put it's expandable. What else this thing got it going with it? In my opinion, nothing. Does it have a lower spec? Everybody's like, oh, it's like it's gonna be a game changer. No, it won't be. And the thing is, like, Valve have anchored the price of this Steam Machine or whatever this thing is, a black box, right? It look cool. Okay, all right, cool. All right, it's a black box sitting there. Cool. All right, you can play your Steam on it. Oh, you know, people say, oh, you do stuff like that, and I was like, oh my god, this is. I look at the spec and everything it's very underpowered, in my opinion. And the thing is, like, the price is everybody in the mother gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be like, you know, maybe 400, 500. How much is a Steam Deck, right? A minimum of 400 or 500 around there for a Steam Deck, right? I might be wrong because I don't have one, but I'm just saying a Steam Deck is like $400 to $500. And you expect this thing, this almighty savior from Steam, from Valve, to be able to charge you $400 to $500 when they say it's 6 times better than the Steam Deck, right? So it's basically a mini PC with a console hybrid to it, right? With console, it's basically every console. Okay, never mind. I don't want to get into that, but you see what I mean? Like, okay, good thing you have Steam OS, great for you. That's about it. Nothing else going for it. The PS5 Pro have 16 gigabyte of VRAM, the same DDR6, right? I believe so. They both have DDR6. But the fact that the PS5 Pro have 16 gigabyte VRAM, take about like 4 away, you know what I mean, for the operating system. Okay, so you got 8 gigabyte of VRAM for the Steam Machine. Think about this, boys. It maybe take 2 gigabyte away just for the operating system. I don't know. Maybe running Linux. It's gonna run in Linux. So I don't know. I don't know how much VRAM we're gonna take for that, right? I don't know until to test it out or whatever when it come out. And then if let's say you take 2 away, minimum of 2, right? Of 2 VRAM, you are left with 6 VRAM. It would do 4K 60. Does that make sense? 4K 60, 16 gig of RAM. All right, that do not. What? How does that make sense to you? How does that make sense to you guys? Tell the truth, I think the price is not what everybody thinks it's gonna be, right? If you think it's gonna be $400 to $500, just like the Steam Deck, boy, I got news for you. I'm just saying, I got news for you on that one. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a great machine. Tell the truth, if you think it's gonna replace any of your console or your PC, that's gonna be a dream, right? I think Xbox, even the Xbox Series S, have at least 10 gig of VRAM. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, right? And the Xbox Series X is the same thing as the PS5 with 16 gig of VRAM. So you ain't doing nothing to Xbox nor PlayStation. You probably beating out Nintendo. But then what PC or what computer that don't beat out Nintendo's? Like, I'm just saying. Don't let me get into that goddamn controller. So the Steam controller is an ugly ass controller, man. I see people rave about the controller, rave about the Steam machine. Bro, that controller, what is that controller? Like, okay, it's like a PS5. It's like a PlayStation controller. Okay, you split the touchpad up, drag this down to make it bigger, drag everything down to make it bigger, and then you put two separate, you basically split this in half, put it on the two sides. That is, what are we doing? And then you have field bar in the back. Okay, I think that field bar in the back could do something, but why are we going from this to like making an ugly ass controller, man? It looked like it's have two nipple and a bra underneath that they cover the nipple. I'm just saying, it just it's like, you know, when you try to reinvent the wheel, but then you basically make it into a square with bra. What are we doing? It's like I don't get this whole hype about this, the controller, the Steam machine. It's a weak ass machine. I say that. Tell the truth, it's not a strong machine. It's not. And if you think you're gonna run 4K 60 frame on maybe bottom low setting, even they say you need like FSR and freaking frame gen maybe on it. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna need all that. But then people bitch about like the 50 series card using frame generation. But watch, everybody gonna be okay when they try to run 4K 60 putting frame gen on games with the Steam Deck or the Steam machine. A console, whatever they want to call it, right? It's like, that's gonna be a-okay because it's Steam is Valve that did it, not Nvidia. It make no sense. People just gotta put accountability. Tell the truth, even though it's not out yet. I'm not saying it's gonna be running shit, but I'm just saying from the spec, from what I read, from what I see, or what they say about it, I think it's a joke, right? And I hope for you guys out there that's hoping for $400 to $500, even at $500 or $400, I'd rather say if I'll go get myself a PS5. To be honest, it would run better, maybe. Like I said, this is all speculation. That's it. But yeah, I see all these videos of hyping up the Steam machine, which is insane. 8 gig of VRAM. Everybody's okay with it though. But when you buy a graphic card with 8 gig VRAM, no, you shouldn't do that. I think we should like get rid of an 8 gig VRAM card. It should never be, it's 2025. We should step away from that, but this game is more demanding. But when this come out, nobody bat an eye. Why? Why is that? It make no sense. Right? In my head? I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta let me know on this one because, boy, if y'all okay with this kind of spec, for over, in my beliefs, literally, I think the Steam machine gonna be like 800 to like 1,000 to 1,200 bucks. That's what I think. And I pray to God it's not. If it is, it's gonna be a repeat of 10 years ago. Nobody gonna have it. Maybe some people still have it, but ain't nobody playing it. You know what I mean? I hope he succeed with this one. I hope the pricing will be nice, will be on point of the whatever the build is, but I don't see it, boys. I don't. Like I say, it's gonna be 800 to 1,200 bucks, give or take. At that point, it's not worth it, especially for the spec. That's just me though. What do I know? I'm just a guy in the internet. But yeah, that's my rant for the Steam machine that everybody's so hype about. That everybody's okay with the 8 gig of VRAM, 16 gig of RAM, right? Even though we all say minimum of at least 12 gig of VRAM, at least 32 gig of RAM. But no, Steam machine have an exception to them. Don't know why, but yeah, people are okay with that. That'll be it for today, boys. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace!